Witch, I'll throw a spell on a bitch. I'm a witch, I'll throw a spell on a bitch. I'm a witch, I'll throw a spell on a bitch. I'ma go to my kitchen, grab me some herbs, throw them in my cauldron, imagine the words. I grind and pinch with the power of my hands, even manifested a couple of bands. My siren song, make them dance, no time for romance, I gave you a chance. Now you get this left hand, I'm not simple or bland. For a friend, time and time again, I reincarnate in my goddess dance. Bands don't make me dance, my ancestors do. When I bump them drums, my tribe come through. There's no day other than today. Yesterday was a memory, the future is delayed. Our mind decay as the days wither away in time. Damn, I'm so divine. I put a spell on the bitch. I'm a witch. I put a spell on the bitch. I'm a witch. I put a spell on the bitch. Asafoetida, poppy seeds, peppercorn. This is shaman porn. You've been sworn to 369. Manifest limbo completed in time. Never drop a dime unless it's an offering. Fuck with me and you'll be coughing. Not coughing, but coughing. Like not with Robitussin. I keep a brew high hitter to the left hand path side of me. I think my ancestors getting tired of me. No, they're not. They love that I shade. Boy, I do not play. Let us pray on a feast of sacrifice meat. Bloody sweet nectar of fear. Get me higher than a flying reindeer. Because I'm a witch. Spell on the beat. No, dear, I do not fear. I only worship myself. I am God, no fear. Steer you in the right direction. My eyes project this reality. I'm not stressing. I'm blessed and enchanted. I will not slip. Close your lips. Put alum on a candle and close your lips. I'm full of water and air. My windstorm fills the air. The moon glare. I'm its child, running wild. Full moon style. Mercury retrograde have no effect on me. I accept the ups and downs of life. There's no deterring me. I am powerful with my third degree. I see with my third eye. No fluoride passes through I. No soul tie. My divine Yanni never runs dry. I put a spell on the beat. Okay, y'all, sit back, enjoy the show, comment, like, subscribe, and share. It's going down 5 p.m. every Friday. So let's get straight to the topic. Let's speak on these teas and the gown. Hey, I said I'm on time, even if I'm not on time. How y'all doing? Welcome. Setting up my little hookah. I'm going to smoke some hookah today. Since I ain't been on my marijuana, hookah's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. Hey, girlies. Let me get situated. Let me get my rump. Get my big old rump in this chair and situate myself. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. I've been trying to act feminine lately. It's like I'm feminine, but I'm hella masculine too. My birth chart is like split up and shit. I'm a nigga and a woman. I'm like, stop walking like that. Like, I don't know how to close my legs. I don't give a fuck what I got on. I don't feel comfortable with my legs closed. So I just turn my legs under the table so I can have them motherfuckers cock diesel. My shit be spread like the fucking eagle. That's the only way I'm comfortable. I'm like, why the fuck we gotta sit with our legs closed? I'm surprised I ain't no dyke. I thought I would turn out to be one, but I'm not. And that was like, wow, okay. So a masculine woman could be a heterosexual and a feminine man could be a heterosexual. See, a lot of what y'all don't know, a lot of motherfuckers go with the rest of their stereotype. Like if a man is feminine, everybody keep, coming at him like he's gay and believing that he's secretly gay and all this, he'll go ahead and be gay to fit the aesthetics of what he is. He won't. A lot of motherfuckers do that. A lot of masculine women and feminine men go on to be gay when they really not gay. It's just society brain won't accept that you could be heterosexual and be like the opposite of what your gender is and shit. So they go ahead and they become their aesthetics, So that's just food for thought. You can play with that idea. What are y'all up to? Yes, I know when a man is see, I can't be with a man that is not at least tapped into his feminine side. And to be honest, to be fair to men, not that I want to be fair to them, but to be fair to them, it's all birth charter. A man with only masculinity in his birth chart is gonna be an alpha male, gonna be totally masculine. He's gonna be narcissistic. He doesn't hear you, bitch. Okay, you're little. It when I do birth charts, I look in the chart to see how much femininity in them. Now I don't want them so feminine that they might be undercover gay, but I want some feminine in his chart so he can understand. See, a man that's in touch with his femininity is gonna give you the parts that you yearn and beg for in men. But you don't want a man like soon as they display femininity in any way, you get uncomfortable with it because we don't know that a feminine man can be heterosexual. But then again, you have to be leery that men that's feminine do go on to be homosexual because they feel that it goes together. It's one with each other and it's not. And people that like when kids this kind of go together and it don't, but I always have like 50 thoughts that I need to tell y'all. I said I'm gonna name my show the Random Show because bitch, we just be talking about whatever and had go. But a lot of kids and transgenders and different people that kill themselves because they got bullied, those people, they were going to kill themselves some kind of way. It was a mental problem that they had. Even children that kill themselves because they got bullied, they were going to find a way to kill themselves eventually anyway. It was just something in them. It could have been birth chart. They probably got Scorpio in the 12th house or some shit because that like Scorpio in the 12th house. 12th house is kind of dreamy, cosmic. That's people with strong 12 houses. They do what I do. We can do this. We can tap into different worlds. I struggle with suicidal thoughts, but it's in my birth chart to not actually kill myself. I just, whenever things don't go my way, whenever I feel fed up, I be like, just kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get me out of here or whatever. But I'll never do it because I like living too much. Like, people won't be able to gaze upon my beauty if I die. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, no, I have to live so people can look at me because my Leo is in Venus. My Venus is in Leo and it won't let me kill myself because how can a motherfucker look at you dead? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people they were gonna kill themselves because we was all teasing. Unless you was the popular girl, unless you was popular, your mama bought you all the stuff and you wore Coogee sweaters and shit, bitch. You always had lunch money and you was cute with your hair done and all that shit. You was popular or whatever. You beat people ass. You got bullied some kind of way. Like, I got teased and talked shit about all the time. I didn't get bullied per se because I was always bigger than everybody. And you know what I'm saying? They ain't want a chance that I can knock their ass out. But I was fairly teased. For one, my mama was poor as fuck. So our clothes wasn't the best. I was the better kept kid of my mama because my daddy's side of the family was big time drug dealers. And whenever I got allowed, well, I was allowed to go be with them. My granddaddy at 10 years old, I had $100 in my pocket to spend every single day. But they didn't never want me to go home with my money because my mama was gonna take it. She took all my money, new outfits. She'll go pawn, or she'll wear my new outfits, dirty them up, and fold them back up. She'll take my gold herringbones. They used to hook me up because they fuck with crackheads. So crackheads steal shit. I get leather jackets, all that shit. She'll go pawn it. She'll take my shit. She'll borrow it and never give it back. All that. So the times that I was able to keep hold to my money and times that they would make me go shopping before I go home, I would have name brand stuff, and so I was the better kept, but I was still like wear older name brands. You know what I'm saying? I get me a Miami, I don't know if y'all remember them little swish wash suits we used to wear. They like make the noise like swish wash. It wasn't plastic, but kind of. But I had the Miami short set with it was like a jacket, but with short sleeves. I don't know if y'all remember that era, but I had it after it was out of the season and shit. So to me, I'll be doing something to other motherfuckers. They'll have something to say like, "Ooh, that's old. That's last season." You know what I'm saying? I could never get it right. I could never be okay. They never was okay with me, but I was liked because I had a decent personality or whatever, but yeah, just they always had something to say. My outfit last season, my coat last season. You know what I'm saying? It was just always a problem. So and I never wanted to kill myself. You know what I'm saying? I know people that was severe. I watched people being severely bullied in class. The bullied motherfucker weirdos, the super weirdos and shit, the dirty kid, the super weirdo, the little Forrest Gump acting motherfucker. I watched them be severely teased and none of them killed themselves. They came back to school to be teased another fucking day, to be shitted on and shunned from the community another motherfucking day. Cause it ain't in them to kill themselves over something like that. It's what a lot of motherfuckers go through. So people that kill themselves, kids they kill themselves, adults they kill themselves. They were gonna find a way to kill themselves because they're in a 12th house deeply some kind of way. Kids that kill themselves, that's some mental problem running through the family, and it hit that target hard. They got a concentrated version of something that's running rapidly through the family. Yeah, girl, we all got bullied some kind of motherfucking way. And the ones that didn't get bullied, because what I'm realizing, see, through your children, if you have enough kids, 3, 4, 5 kids, you should be able to see different personalities that you didn't understand in the world. Through having kids, I realized the popular girl, she wasn't what you thought she was. She was full of insecurity. She had low self-esteem. She didn't think highly of herself. That's why she made sure that she lived up to a certain standard and she looked a certain part. Because if I didn't know, if for one day the popular girl get teased, she fuck around and kill herself. She fuck around and run after school. If for a day people turned against her or whatever, because she really wasn't feeling herself like that. She did all that so she could be accepted, because she couldn't handle not being accepted. One insult about her and she'll change it. If you insult the popular girl one time, she'll stop wearing the shirt. You tell her, "Oh, that's ugly," she'll stop wearing it and shit. I didn't know that. But so it's like, we don't know people. We don't know them. Everybody had insecurity. I feel like the bully people was the ones with the high self-esteem. I feel like bully people had higher self-esteem because the popular people could have never went through that. If you were bullied, or people like me, I wasn't bullied, but I consider myself in the bullied crowd because they always had something to say about me. I wasn't bullied, but every day somebody had something to say about me, and I'll be thinking I'm fine as hell. I think I'm cute. My mama bought me the best outfit that she could afford, and because it was new, I'll be thinking I'm the queen of the world, and then somebody come shit on you, and now you want to take the shit off. Oh, well, that ain't name brand. That's last season. Them Pro Wings, them ain't Jordans. Ha 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 ha. A bunch of poor
kids who mothers is gang bangers, daddies is gang bangers, crackheads raised by their grandma, and they laughing at you because they get some kind of special check that provides all this little shit for their little dirty, snotty nose ass. They don't know once we become adults, they're gonna be the lesser dens, and and part of the motherfuckers they tease go on to take, because once you can take care of yourself, it's a different thing. See, when your mama take care of you, yeah, it's easy for your little bad ass to be laughing. But wait till we have our own destiny in our own hand, and then we're gonna see. So all those that laugh, I take great pride in the fact that they're all back there. All of them is still back there in that place and time where we was, and I've moved on. I've moved to different states. I've become cultured. I got to know different people. I'm not just in the hood doing hood shit. I can hang with some white people, some Indians, some Chinese, Asians, Africans, all kind of different people, and don't feel all out of place and out of whack. So I'm like, who's laughing now, bitch? Who's out of season now, bitch? So if they kill themselves, they was gonna kill they was gonna find a reason. It was gonna be something in life that hurt them enough for them to want to die, because the rest of us went through the same shit and we didn't die. We didn't kill ourselves. I had to move because even though, see, my kid, I got all different personality children, all being raised. That's why I say it's not just what I'm realizing as far as being a parent and your kids. Because see, everybody blame the mama for every fucking thing the kid do because they don't know the depth of this. I watch people speak openly, proudly, and strongly about opinions they have that is so far from the fucking truth that it's just embarrassing that they speaking out loud about this, okay? Because they don't have no idea that you're, for one, you're born with a character straight out your mama pussy. When a doctor pop you, you take a first breath. There is invisible entities waiting to possess every one of us. We're all possessed as soon as we start fucking breathing. We're possessed with the spirit of that moment. That moment depends on the clock in the sky. The clock in the sky is them 12 fucking planets. I mean, them 12 the 12 astrological star clusters, and how each planet is rotating into those fucking things. And at each time it turns, it's a different fucking spirit in that moment, the moment. So as soon as you take that breath, you breathe in the moment of that fucking, that you breathe in the spirit of that moment. So you automatically get that fucking character. Now, you get that character and it's persuaded by events that happen to you, but you cannot not have that character unless you develop multiple personalities where multiple fucking shit possess you, and then you could switch characters. Okay, so for one, we're born with a character straight out the first breath. So that's automatically room for error as far as trying to blame a mother for everything the child do, because she can't do shit about the character the child was born with. Then boom, genetics. Genetics is not just looks. Genetics is also behavior, okay? You can, a DNA and genetics and shit, it can be changed through repetition. Your family behaved this certain type of way for so many generations, then it becomes genetic, okay? And it can change and it switch. That's why we are able to change genetic curses, because through repetition you can make it stop. You can say, you can look at your family and see y'all all have babies at 14. Y'all don't leave the hood. Y'all don't go on to college. Y'all don't get married. Y'all got bad attitudes. Whatever you see that y'all all kind of share alike, and you could be the one, because you the black sheep. Anybody that come to this awareness, they the black sheep. They was placed there for change. Every family get their opportunity to change through the different oddball that come through, which is the black sheep. Whatever the black sheep take the family difference to, that's where it's gonna be. The black sheep can make it worse, turn everybody to crackheads, and turn y'all to scholars. It depends. So you decide you gonna break the curse of the fucking family, so you branch off, you move. All real black sheep is gonna move. You're not gonna stay where your family is. You can't stand them. They embarrass you some kind of way, or you embarrass them. So you automatically, you're the migrator. You're the one back in the tribal days that actually left the tribe and settled somewhere else. So then you make the conscious decision that you and your children will not carry on the genetics of your family. And so then you take them away from the family so they don't have the visuals of those behaviors. Okay? And so on and so on. I don't want to get into all that, but it's not all the mama fault. Now, some of it is the mama fault. I'm going to give an example. I know someone, a family, right? It's the grandma, her kids, and her grandkids, right? She's very open, and the kids don't get properly disciplined. So all of the kids, the grandma, the kids, and the grandkids, they all act grown as children. Okay. This is the part that the grandma has influenced. All of them act grown as children. But even though they all catch that trait back from her, they all differently have different personalities. You have the one that don't like to fight, while everybody in the family is fighters. They holler and yell. You have that little quiet one who don't holler and yell, but she's a little mature for her age. She know how to conversate with adults like the rest of them do, like they all did, and how they all carry on. But she's a quiet little meek one. Then you have the little responsible one looking out for everybody. That child is also mature for their age and carry on conversations with adults and stuff like that, like the rest of them, because that's the thing that was influenced by the granny and passed on. But the person still has his own character. It's an empath. The other one is a narcissist. The other one is this, and the other one is that. So the mother, if you gather a family together, you will be able to see what type of influence the mother had on the children, because it'll be something they kind of got similar alike. It'll be the mother creates the scenery, she creates the aroma, she whatever it is. I can't explain it. I only know it when I'm observing this shit happen, and I know what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to make it make sense. But she doesn't have anything to do with individuality. She only creates the thing, the big wave. She creates some kind of wave, but each individual is still going to be each individual. That's why all children grow up in the same house and be different, because you can't make them be the same way. You know what I'm saying? You can't make them be the same way. Yeah. So it's not, y'all gotta understand, is when y'all see a child acting up, you can't just, you can do what you want to do, because everybody is needed. We need people that have strong opinions that they pulled out the crack of their ass. We need judgmental people. We need all the things that we can't fucking stand. Okay, so you can be however you want to, but I want to make you understand your character you displaying in those moments, that you cannot be correct about something you don't know the dynamics of. See, as a deep person that I am, I told y'all I lack what it is on the surface. I lack surfacing. That's why I fuck with Capricorns, because Capricorn give me what I'm missing. If I listen to a Capricorn, when a Capricorn, because I don't listen to people. I turn my brain off to people. And I told y'all why it's best to do that. And if I remember, I'll go over that. I close my brain off to people, okay? Everybody ain't to be listened to, okay? If I can see in a Capricorn that they know what they're talking about, they make some type of sense in their logic to me, then I will open myself up and let them give me advice, okay? And the reason I do that is because I need them. I need Capricorn's advice, because I lack whatever they can see in the world. You need all elements. You need water, fire, air, and earth, okay? And so I'm missing earth. I don't have any earth. So I'll be a fool to not find me an earth person to give me what I am missing, because they can see something I can't see. See, that's what we don't want to accept, where we wrong at. If you don't have something in your birth chart, that means there are perspectives that you can't see if you don't have it. I don't have Earth, so I cannot see Earth perspectives. And so that's why I fuck with Capricorn. Capricorn tells me how Capricorn tells and show me and make me understand why some things need to be accepted for exactly what I see and not go deep and swim in. Because all I know is to go into the situation and dissect it and bring out the truth from the core. Okay? And everything can't be that. Some shit is just what it is. Okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some shit is what it is. Some shit is definitely what it is. Hold on. Oh yeah, that moving, move away. But only the black sheep gonna move away. Because I had a family member that moved away, and I was like, damn, why the fuck he move away? And then once I grew up, I understand. Stand back with the family members that stuck in the genetic matrix. You can't go far, and they're gonna be jealous. They're gonna be begging you for money if you go off to make money. They're gonna be jealous of you because you're the one that escapes the genetics. You know, you think they don't want to escape their genetics. They can see it. They want to escape it, but they wasn't chosen for the role of escaping it and shit. So they don't know how. They want to, but their body keep bringing them to the same shit every day. Yeah, so I love me some Capricorns, and I listen to them. Like my daughter is a Capricorn, and she got a smart ass mouth, right? I do too. I was the kid that you want to punch, you know what I'm saying? I was sass adults and stuff like that. And so my daughter got sass. Sass running my family. It's one of those traits that's carried on and carried on. We have like a person that's sensitive could never sit amongst my family because we sassy as fuck. And so one of my daughters got the sass gene. Only one of them. I'm so glad they all didn't. And you know, I was in her mouth was getting her in trouble at school. And I'm like, you already pretty as hell. You got a smart ass fucking mouth, and you can look at you and tell there's people at home that love you. So you already a target. Now you got this smart ass mouth, and your ass can't fight. So what are you gonna do? And she said that she was gonna keep her smart mouth. She like it, and it's her artistic expression. And I was like, you know what? You right. It made me appreciate my smart ass mouth. It's art. To shade the way I can shade a person and just like a switchblade, that's artistic. Everybody can't shade a bitch and turn them up when need be or whatever. So I was like, you know what, Miss Capricorn, you're right. That's art. Okay. And so sometimes I just be learning from them. If I'm like, well, I gotta teach your ass how to fight. Cause baby girl, you got some mouth on you. And I had to stop running up on bitches over her. Cause I run up on little girls. Bitch, this girl was fighting my baby. I ran after that bitch. I said, I will kill you and your mama hoe. What the fuck? That's why I said, see, your mouth gonna have me in jail. Cause I fight kids over mine because they ain't nothing but little adults that ain't grew up yet. If they ain't shit as an adult, they probably want shit as a kid. And they lucky it's a law against that shit. Oh, my Capricorn, she gonna run some large shit. She gonna run a business because she got the soul for it. She got the soul. See, I had to build myself into a tough creature. She came out with it, okay? And she don't know how to not boss nobody. And what's so crazy? I be trying to save little kids from her, little girls from her. I be like, come on, because my daughter, her name Gorgeous. I'm like, Gorgeous, leave that girl. Don't do it like that. Don't boss a girl. Gorgeous, stop. And the kid be like, she not doing nothing. She not doing it all her life since she was a little kid. They be like, she not doing. They love it. They love to let her boss them, and she run everything. They think she's so cute and she's everything. She just not a dance, and they be in the room dancing, and she be directing them, make them do everything. And so I said, "Well, shit, let me shut the fuck up, because I'm empathetic, so I will empathize, because I don't like when people let they fucking kid bully people. You know what I'm saying? The people that made our life horrible when we was kids. I'm like, why they mama never said nothing to got they ass? Get your demon seed." So I'll be like, well, at least I tried to save y'all. Y'all not finna sit here and said I watch my daughter boss y'all, tell y'all what to do, bully y'all or nothing. I gave y'all a chance to know if she messing with y'all, y'all can come to me. I'm her mother, but I'm still not gonna let her hurt you, okay? So I'm just letting you know to feel safe to come to me. But if you like her abuse, then you're more welcome to it. Amen. Okay. I'm very lenient to kids. Kids get beside themselves with me. But then I show them the demon in me, and then they understand that it's a privilege. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I always got to show the demon in me, always. And that's the only thing I hate about being empathetic is if you don't show the demon in you, they're going to think you're being empathetic because you're dumb or you're a loser. They don't understand a person that could be there for them in that way, and you're not dumb, okay? So I always have to show the demon in me, because I let a kid be more loose than they can be with their parent. When my nephews or nieces or anybody want to come over, they know that they're going to be free. Like, I like the way that they feel free. I like knowing that I'm providing this feeling for them that makes them feel free and feel relieved and shit. You know, I let them, I don't care if they cuss, not to me, not with me, but cuss amongst themselves, like a group, the children in a room, the children playing PlayStation, they just with themselves. I don't care if they cuss with each other. You know, don't be doing it all out while I can hear, and don't do it when adults around, because I told them. When I found out my kids, all my kids cussed. My 9-year-old, I got a 9-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 16-year-old, and they been cussing. Even a 9-year-old, she been cussing since she was like 7 years old. So I had overheard them cussing, and I told them, do not ever cuss loud enough for me to hear you. And do not, and if y'all cuss outside with y'all friends, you better make sure no adults is not around, because what I am not gonna do is, y'all know I'm gonna be mad as fuck if I gotta pretend to give a fuck when somebody knock on my door telling me y'all outside cussing, and I gotta act surprised, and I gotta play like y'all in trouble. I'm gonna really fuck y'all up if I gotta pretend with these motherfuckers that's always watching kids, monitoring kids, ruining everybody's fun. Motherfuckers just be monitoring kids. I don't give a fuck. I could walk past a group of kids in the park, they be cussing, acting bad. I keep on walking. I don't feel insulted. I don't feel nothing. Why I gotta feel something because they're children? I don't give a fuck. I be gone about my business. Gone about my business. So the kids, and the punishment for them, I talk to them like they're adults. Shit, I be finding out some bomb ass information listening to kids. Oh my God, them little motherfuckers is not dumb. Them little motherfuckers, they do not be dumb. I be finding out so much shit. They be telling me about the ghosts that be coming in the shower with them and shit, and all the stuff they can't tell other adults. And I be talking to them like I believe them, because I ain't finna discredit your experience even because I can't have it, and that's not what I go through. So they love me, but then they get out of hand, because they be like, damn, she letting us be loose. Let's see how loose. And then once they get to their limit, I show them my demon, and they know that's the area they stay in, and they don't go further than that. But when you a kind person to people, you definitely got to show your demon, or they not going to know when the boundary sets in. The punishment is you go home when you irritate me. Now go back to your mother's whoopings, your mother excruciating you, your mother expectations, and living inside of your mother's perspective. Bye-bye. Go back home to abuse. Because I'm not putting my hands on no kid. Yep, my Aries. I got an Aries. I go to her when I don't know what to do it with her sisters. My 12-year-old, she's an Aries. I be like, you analyze everybody and you know everybody's personalities deeper than me. What the fuck this is? And then she'll tell me straight out. She just have it already. The answer already be on right there ready. She already knows. She the quiet one. She observe everything. So that's why I go to her, because quiet people know every single thing that's happening. Period. Be like, I don't trust quiet people. They know too much shit. They know how you work. They know everything about you, because all they ever did was just watch. They never talk. So I go straight to her for what I need to do. When I'm wanting the Capricorn getting on my nerves, I done tried everything. I'm tired of her. I go to her, girl, what you think this is? What I supposed to be doing with this? And she be like, she just blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So the title of this show is That Empty Feeling. Quincy, which is my Capricorn, y'all know Quincy. He said that I made a valid point on that video where I was saying that when I feel empty inside, I want to be with my husband. Me and my husband separated, for those that don't know. But when I'm feeling empty inside, I go backwards and I want to be with him, because being with him at least temporarily cures me from that empty, sinking feeling in me. And Quincy was like, it was so much information surrounding that one little sentence of, because he said men don't think women could use them in that way, use them just to cure emptiness. We think women are so just emotionally attached to every nigga they fuck with, and that men don't know it be other shit behind it. And so I wanted to address the emptiness in us. See, it don't matter how strong a person is, how much they got, that emptiness come upon everybody, because you realize the thing that you truly desire in your will. Do as thy wilt. Your will is not being attended to, because you had your will when you was a child. You had the thing in your heart that was your will, that your thing that you do in the world, and how you carry about or whatever. And then you suffer disappointment. The world is not what we thought it was. I would be surprised if anybody as a child thought the world was something, and then when they went out in the world, it was actually that. Like, you don't know the moment you realize the world is not what your child brain thought it was. You do not understand the way your nerves get crossed up in that one moment in time. You don't understand it. It is very traumatic. And because we carried on, we don't understand the trauma we suffered in that one moment in time. When you was a kid, this ain't the world you thought it was. You had no idea. None of this shit we in right now. We had no idea of this shit, okay? Because children and adults live in two different worlds. So your will, do as thy wilt, your will got tainted, because you then had to start surviving. You then had changed your perception of life. Your will changed because you realize what you need is money. Okay? When you didn't need money, if you see, my will was always tainted because I raised myself and my mother was the poorest, what was basically the poorest woman in the family. Amongst all the family members, my mother was the poorest mother, and she had a lot of kids. My mama had all four of her kids before 19. At 19, she had her last fourth child, okay? And being the poorest person in the fucking family. So my will was always tainted because I always needed money. I always needed to scan my brain for ways to take care of myself and provide for myself. I was my own mother, my own auntie, my own close anything to my own self. So my will has always been tainted, and I'm recent years, within the last 3 years, coming to myself and coming to my will before I let survival tactics and the ways of the world taint me and drive me towards a different route. Usually when you want a lot of money and you don't get it, it's because having a lot of money is not in your heart. You're doing that because you have to survive. You're doing that because you want to be free and you want to have the things you want. But that's not your genuine heart, soul purpose. It's something else. And you're not doing that. If you at least do that, you might get money through that way. If you make sense to your brain why. Like if your will before you got tainted, like when I was a kid, my will before I got tainted, I always dreamed about buying my family their own, everybody their own house, buying car. Like I just dreamed about giving people gifts, doing stuff for people. I always just wanted to do stuff for people and make them happy and stuff like that. And so if I go back to my true will, which is to be here for other people and make them happy, surprise them with gifts and do all this. So getting back to my true will, I can just make sense to my brain why making a lot of money will help the will. Okay. I need to keep a new car because somebody might need me right away. And I want to make sure that I want to have confidence the car ain't going to break down. I can get there to them. I need money so I can help other people. You know, what if a few people need their rent paid? I don't have it to scrape up. I'm barely paying my own rent. How am I going to help them in that way? I need knowledge so I can be a good advice to them to help them get on their way. Like you have to make sense of your will for what your desires is, if your desires and your will is not on the same accord. But you first have to go back to your childhood self, find out what was your will before you had to survive and before your perception became tainted with the ways of the world. Thank you, girl. Yes, a lot of us was in survival mode early, and that's why we having such a hard time. I was born in survival mode. How about that? And that's why I always give myself, I'm very, very gentle with my own self and my own being and my own ways because I was born in survival mode, okay? Born in it, straight out the gate, ain't have a real good chance, okay? And I think I did pretty good. I had, because of my mind. My mind has saved me because I was always able to, like, even when things was going wrong, my mind was still generating and finding loopholes, finding ways around, finding, just always working, always thinking. And I, eventually thought myself into some good shit. But I feel very proud of myself because I was born in the hole. I was born in survival mode from the first day. My mama was 14 years old with no family support. I was born in this shit, okay? So I feel very proud of myself. Yes, you have to be gentle with yourself. You have to be gentle because you're you. The fuck? Like, to be gentle with yourself, all you have to do is trace your beginnings. Trace your beginnings. Trace your start. Trace your environment you grew up in. Trace the way your family treated you or whatever. Trace back that and say, shit, I'm all right. Cause another motherfucker, like I said, when we started out talking about people that commit their suicide because they was bullied. It's hard for me to sympathize with that after what I've been through and I didn't kill myself. So it's like, you can be gentle with yourself because look where you're at. It might not be where you saw yourself being. Might not be where you would wish to be, but compared to the beginning of you, compared to what was surrounding you, your environments, your genetics, I'm pretty sure there's something in there for you to say, I'm okay. And I'm going to be gentle with myself because I'm me and I'm always going to be on my side. Wrong or right. Like when you're in a relationship, you're taught to always be on your partner's side in public. And if you have to scold them or be against them or correct them, you do it in private. So whatever I can do with another motherfucker, I can do with myself. I will never have more empathy for the next person than I have for myself. If I can empathize with a homeless person, for being homeless. I can empathize with myself for anything that I want to empathize with myself because I'm me and I already know where I'm coming from. See, I can only guess. You empathizing with a homeless person, you only guessing that they deserve your empathy. You don't know that they deserve to be that. You don't know that they fucking raped somebody. You don't know what type of person they was. You don't know nothing about them. You just see them homeless and your heart go out to them. You know what you've been through. You know your storyline. So hell yeah, I'm gonna always be gentle with myself. And what I'll never do is turn against me for the world. I don't give a fuck. Them people said my outfit was out of season. I ain't wear Jordans and they always had something to say about me. I still was me the next day. The next day I still wore some shit out of season. The next day I still was my same identical self because I'm not gonna turn against me for another motherfucker because we all fighting demons and we all got shit going on, whether in private or publicly, and nobody can't say shit to me about nothing because I know people ain't shit. People you think so sweet and innocent and caring, yeah, they is on one side of the fence, but shit, see them motherfuckers in private, you'll think they was the devil. See them in the privacy when ain't nobody looking. Put a tape recorder in. You would think their ass was the devil. Ain't nobody more righteous than me. They might just pretend. Everybody acting is just a stage. So nope, don't let these motherfuckers turn you against your own fucking self and be gentle with yourself. Start working on it. It's like you don't make excuses for your shit because I don't make excuses for myself. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know when I'm doing some fucked up shit. I know I'm doing some whatever. I know what I'm doing, but I'm going to still be gentle with myself, period, and point blank and simple because I ain't me. Yeah, so that you know your beginnings, you know where you been, and you know where you could lead to. Okay, so just you will do better if you just be just yourself. Most of your fucking problems is because you being hard on you for no reason. And a lot of people be hard on themselves for no reason. Like, why you being hard on yourself? Why you being hard on yourself? First time you try something, you don't do it. Oh God, I'm just worthless. Like, bitch, you just like not even a fucking scholar knew how to do some shit. They had to be trained and their talent had to be nurtured. What the fuck is you mean? You know what I'm saying? If I fuck up on the first time, I just fuck up on the first time. It's the first time. I didn't know nothing about it until it's right there in that moment. So therefore, I'm not going to be hard on myself like, oh, that was a decent try. The next time it's going to be more decent try. Third time going to be a super decent try. And then eventually I'm going to know how to do the shit. So what the fuck? You only live and die. We're not here forever. We're going to be dead one day in 50 years. All of us on this camera will probably be dead. So what? Who cares? And time go fast. The older you get, the time just be flying. You be like, damn, it's my birthday already. God damn, it's my birthday again. I'm fucking ready. So what the fuck? It's not that serious. It really is not that serious. Like, y'all be taking life so serious and it don't even be. It's laughable. It's very fucking laughable. That's why I'm always making a joke out of everything. I make jokes out of my pain, my trauma, everything, because it's really funny when you really think about the shit and look back on it. Okay, you have cluster B. Okay, yeah. So even with that, you definitely have to be gentle with yourself if you have cluster B and different cluster personality disorders. But I genuinely believe, and I'm not going to discredit anything. I genuinely believe that you can come out of it, out of the clusters, out of the personality, because my autopilot has a personality disorder. My autopilot has a personality disorder. And it was serious. It was some serious shit. I didn't know what when I was thinking about my autopilot earlier. If y'all don't know, an autopilot is you. A lot of y'all don't autopilot right now. Autopilot, it's very rare to come off of your autopilot. But with willpower, you can come off your autopilot. And when you come off your autopilot is when you're present. You're right here, right now. And everything looks different. When you're in the moment, colors are brighter, vivider, sounds are clearer. It's like stepping into a new dimension. Your autopilot is when you're not conscious throughout the day. You come aware of the day here and there, but you blink out a lot. You know, you at work, you're not there, but your body knows how to do the work. You're you talking to people, but you didn't hear shit they said. Your body know how to nod and hum along with the conversation. You're in the grocery store shopping, pushing the cart. You're not there, but your body knows to push the shopping cart. So if you're on autopilot, that's what you do. You're stuck in a memory. Somewhere in your head, you got stuck on a memory. Some memory made such an impression on your brain that you can't leave the memory, and you go there as many times as you can a day. And so you're not in the moment. When you stop thinking about that memory, when you let it go and you realize it's gone, why are you there? I understand it hurted you. I understand you want reasoning and you want closure and you want people to say they sorry and all this, but it's over. It's not like, I wish I could make sense of what I'm trying to say. It's not of existence anymore. So to constantly go you just wake up. Time to go to that memory because I need closure and I need to analyze the situation more and I blah blah blah. And so I'm gonna say fuck this present moment of my life. I'm gonna allow my dead self to carry on, you know, and eventually I'll die and blah blah blah, you know. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Come here, bitch. Come now. Come present. So I do believe cluster B and the personality disorders can make themselves come off of it. But you have to want it so bad, and you got to target each individual character in your personality. You cannot target your whole being at one time. You have to go within yourself, make notes of yourself. Every day for 30 days, you write down everything you did, how you reacted in every situation, what you think about most the day, how many times you went unconscious. Like once you realize you go unconscious, because I just told you, you're going to realize it. You're going to see it. You're going to constantly see it. It's like when you read a book and you go unconscious. That's the type of unconscious you do all day long. You spend like maybe at the most 2 hours a day here, and then you be in that memory the rest of the day. So all you have to do first thing you have to do is, now you know you go unconscious because you didn't know at first. It was just some things that happened to you, and now you know, and you're gonna catch it and you're like, oh shit, I was just unconscious. Every time you say that, write it down. I caught myself unconscious. I was unconscious about 20 minutes. Boom. It's gonna happen right back again. Even though you know you're doing it, you're gonna go unconscious again. You're like, damn, okay, I caught myself unconscious. That's the only way to come out of it. You gotta keep saying I went unconscious, because you're gonna be like, hell no, I'm not finna do this shit. I'm not finna be unconscious. I don't like, how am I doing this shit? You got to keep doing it. It's going to be irritating. And you're going to want to just be like, fuck it, I'm going to stay unconscious because I'm sick of this shit. After a month, you will get some kind of control over it. And eventually, if you keep going, you can come all the way to the present life. Hey, girl, y'all got to subscribe. Why the fuck y'all don't be subscribing so y'all can get the notification? We be talking about some deep shit and then I make it private. If I say something too deep, I privatize it, and then you got to go to my website to see it. Oh yeah, mushrooms help me. I'm so grateful, and that's gonna lead us to my next topic. I'm grateful for mushrooms. Like, what would I be without them if I never went in? Cause when I do mushrooms, I go into something and I don't know what it is. Like, I'm here, but I'm another person's brain. When I'm on the mushrooms, it's me. It's my life, everything the same, but I'm another person's perspective. I have a whole different perspective of everything that I feel another way about regularly. I'm feeling a different way about on the mushrooms, and it's making so much sense to me. But as my regular self, my logic makes sense too. And on the mushrooms, my logic made sense too. And that was like all I needed. That was all I needed to bring me out of my autopilot, was to know that my perception ain't the only perception to live by. And other people are right too. And there's another way to think. That's all I needed to know. And so that's what helped me understanding, like, ooh, had the same situation, people doing the same action, but it's a different reason now. Because I'm on this mushroom. They doing this shit for a different reason now. Everything is different now. And so that mushroom therapy, whew, I don't want to do no more. I'm scared of them now. I did mushrooms a few times. And then I said, I'm terrified of mushrooms now because I don't want to know no more. Like, I don't want to know no more information. They terrify me the way I can see through people, like they can't conceal themselves around me on mushrooms. And that's just like, I'm sick of that because I can't go back. What I know about people that I was around, like when I was on the mushrooms with this dude, he's a Virgo stellar. Crazy energy. His energy is so fucking weird. It's like you in a movie. It's like you in an acting scene. That's why I say people that watch a lot of movies, they psychopaths. People that like watch a lot of movies, they collect movies, they know everything about movies. They psychopaths because they life be like feel like you in a movie. And so it's something about him just so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just he's such a narcissist, but it's like 3 different personality disorder. But he knows something wrong with him because how people treated him when he was younger. So he do everything to become a character around you to distract you from seeing what he is and shit. But me, I'm deep. I'm seeing it. I'm like, so he trying to distract me. I'm analyzing him like he my patient and shit. So I said, I'm finna do the mushrooms around this nigga because I want to see what the fuck this shit is. So I do the mushrooms around him, whatever. I try to get him on the mushrooms. I try to get him on the mushrooms so I can make him reveal himself to me. So I get him to take them. I don't know if he took them. See, he's so slick. He's so manipulative. He's so something up with his character, like a psychopathic, but trying to be normal. That I didn't even believe he took the mushrooms. Me being me, I thought that he was pretending to take the mushrooms like a crazy motherfucker pretending to take their pill and then they don't take their pill. Because he didn't have the symptoms. Like when you first do the mushrooms, you got to pee a lot. You want water. No, you want a lot of water. So that make you pee a lot because you drink a lot of water. He wasn't thirsty for no water. So I was like, oh, this nigga didn't take that shit. He pretended. So anyway, I know he took them, but he took them when I was at his presence. He wasn't going to allow himself to be that type of vulnerable in front of me. But when I took them, I saw through them. And man, what I saw was something totally different from what he displayed. I don't want to see through nobody this deep ever again because it just feel like an invasion of their privacy. So I'd rather just work off my natural psychic abilities and see through them the way that I see through them, but not like so clear as if they can't conceal nothing about them in front of me. But this dude, he come off like he a Virgo stellum. So he gonna act vain, but like all Virgo personality disorders is developed from Virgo placements. If anybody got a personality disorder, you go through their birth chart, it's gonna be somewhere a Virgo is in their birth chart somewhere. This nigga got 3 planets in Virgo. So I know he's a psychopath, sociopath, narcissist, all combined in one human. But he has enough because them type of people watch a lot of movies. They know how to change themselves into characters according to you. See, he gave me the character he thought I wanted, which was a hood dude. He know all the hood lingo. You know what I'm saying? He from Cleveland, Ohio. Woo, woo, woo. I kind of figured it was a fake because he needed me to understand it so much, So I was like, oh, he think I'm some hood bitch because he giving me the hood nigga shit, okay? So anyway, he come off like he, woo, woo. On the mushrooms, I saw through that nigga. He was like a stalker, a loser. He was when I saw through him, he was a poor, pathetic, stalking, inappropriate loser who pushes women away because he knows they not gonna stay with him no way. He knows that once a woman realizes he's a loser and a psycho, and he's stalkery and he take pictures of you when you ain't looking, and he the type of nigga that'll be in your window taking pictures of you and shit. He know once a woman find out about that, when she see, if he don't conceal himself, you will see it. So he gives you this character of like distract you, and he even do things to hold your attention so you won't see what's going on. Never let a person hold your attention. If somebody's trying to keep your attention, look around you, because it's something they're distracting you from. Pay attention to them. Look around you, check your surroundings, because it's a reason they holding your attention. They won't let you look. You try to go your mind. This nigga, he was so good with it. He can watch my facial expression. If I want to get quiet for a minute, watch TV, he watched my facial expression. Any change in my face, he started to grab me and shit, grab my attention with jokes, funny stories about his family. It doesn't fucking matter. So I realized he was a total pathetic, lonely, heartbroken loser who had created the character of the popular cool nigga from the hood who, moved on about himself and shit like that. And he pushes you away because he know for a fact you ain't gonna stay with him. He know once you see you're gonna leave him anyway, so he want to have control. Where he say, I don't want you anyway, bitch. I ain't answering your phone calls until I want to see you, bitch. He does that, but he's a stalker. I don't want to see through nobody like that. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. I ain't took the mushrooms since. Oh, you had some old ones? Okay. I just seen somebody on my Facebook. She was posting them shit on. I used to help people sell them. I never sold them, but I had 3 connects, and they gave me my mushrooms for free, and I helped them sell them or whatever. But how I got started, back to this next subject I wanted to talk about was see, the way I got started through a nigga trying to get me on mushrooms so he can get some pussy, right? It was another cancer nigga. I get all my knowledge from cancers. Even now, my mentor is the older dude I go to. He's a cancer, because cancers will give you their information, but you gotta damn near kiss and suck their asshole to get it. And so he caught himself giving me the mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to get some ass or whatever. So he came over and we did the mushrooms or whatever, and he babysitted me through it. It backfired because shit, I was so fucked up. I kept seeing all them colors on the ceiling and all this shit, and I kept getting scared the little Smurfs was gonna run out around the corner out that little mushroom. You know what I'm saying? My brain automatically went to Smurfs. I'm like, is a Smurf gonna run out and scare the fuck out of me or some shit? So it backfired because I was too gone to get that nigga some ass. I'm like, nigga, my stomach hurting, all kind of shit. I'm farting and shit. And I think that nigga had a farting fetish because he kept telling me that the mushrooms was gonna make me fart, and it was okay to fart. When I get ready to fart, I need to let it out instead of holding it in. I say, oh, this freako, this is his way of trying to manipulate me into farting. Because when I was doing the mushrooms without him, I didn't fart. I'm like, that nigga, he fucking nasty and shit. Mm-hmm. So that's why, okay, so saying that is saying you can manifest out of negativity. See, the niggas come to me to scam me, to hurt me. All men want to hurt me. That's the curse of me. The curse of me. We all have a gift and a curse. There, for every positive you got, there's a negative, okay? All men sexualize me. They all want to have sex with me. And they want to hurt me because I think I'm the shit. I think I'm somebody and I don't need him. If I have a man, I want him. He does nothing of need for me. I can have, or I've been masturbating since I was 8. That Lilith and Scorpio. Kids wake up having a full-blown orgasm. The girls. We've been having orgasms in our sleep, especially if you have a strong 12th house. So they can't give me an orgasm. We got to use the vibrator. You know what I'm saying? Nigga dick in me, put the vibrator on my clit. For me to get a fucking orgasm, they got to use their finger. Well, it got to be some shit going on. Ain't no in and out, nigga. Nuh-uh. So they can't give me the orgasm I give myself. I make my own money. They can't tell me what to do. If they don't make sense, I'm not listening to them. I got a smart ass man so much, and I think I'm the shit. Confidence on 3,000. I I don't need their validation. I can see through them. So they all want to hurt me and make a lesson out of me. That's the curse of me. So I don't have no choice but to battle with them. And battle we shall. I always win. Because them niggas surfacers, they ain't deep. I can go in and kill a soul. Oh, that Lilith and Virgo, man. I'm telling you. That it create personality disorder. Especially Lilith. My man Lilith and Virgo. That's why he makes me sick. But I be like, he can't help himself. Lilith and Virgo people say the most degrading shit. And they want to be degraded. He loves for me to squirt in his mouth. This nigga, he don't like kissing. Because he's a Sagittarius and they not into affection and shit. You know, we not just finna be hugging and kissing and shit like that, you know, and that's what I like to do. And he don't, because Sagittarius is not in that. My mama never kissed me. My mama Sagittarius, she never kissed me or hugged me unless she was going out of town or somebody in the hospital finna die or some shit. They not emotional like that. They don't like touchy-feely shit. But he's a Virgo, little Virgo. So that nigga don't kiss, but he holds his mouth down by my clit and makes me squirt in his mouth and all over his fucking face. And I be like, how you want me pissing on your face, nigga? Because that's damn near what it is. It's like cum and piss. And we can't kiss. You know what I'm saying? They like degrading shit. They like you to degrade them. He like for when we have sex for me to just pound his dick. You know what I'm saying? Like put all my weight on him and shit. Like all that. He like to be degraded. He like all that type of shit. And he likes to, but I don't let him degrade me, bitch. Yeah, that's your fetish. You better watch how you fucking talk to me. And when you ain't finna do, I let him do a little shit, like slap me in the face a little bit in the bedroom, stuff like that. But I don't let him get too carried away because that ain't my deal, nigga. So I'm gonna work with you a little bit, but I don't get down with that shit. You gonna watch your mouth fucking with me. Y'all know I ain't finna go through all that, the littles and name off all the stuff. Google the shit. All right, so yes, you can manifest through negativity because every negative has a positive, every positive has a negative as above, so below. Oh yeah, my man, he won't leave me alone. I'm like, I had enough sex, I'm done. He like, we're not stopping until you squirt in my face. Where we can't, I gotta help me squirt so I can get over and go to bed. He wants it in his mouth, in his face, all the way. And so weird, he got like people with Lilith and Virgo. They either dirty, messy motherfuckers or have OCD with shit. So he have OCD. He wash his mouth for an hour. Like nigga, I'm like, do you have herpes or some shit? I need to know. Cause this nigga washes his mouth for an hour, but it's part of that Virgo shit. That little Virgo shit, okay? But he wants me to damn near piss in his mouth and in his face, squirting all over him. He just can't be satisfied till I do that to him or whatever. So it's just, they so weird because there's so many different parts of them. You know, the Sagittarius don't like something, do like something, boo, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying? A part of him hate me, a part of him obsessed with me, but he don't know who to go with. He's always conflicted on the stay or go, or what he gonna do with me or whatever, because he hate me because I won't listen to him. And so he try to get away from me, but then he's so obsessed, he start banging on my window and telling me all this shit and telling me he gonna beat niggas ass, all this stuff. So it's like, that's why it's so many characters in one person. That's why you could contradict your own behavior. But you can manifest through negativity. Okay. My new series that I found, I don't know if it's on Prime or Netflix, it's called The 4500s, right? It's about these people, they got abducted all through the timeline back in 1919, all the way up to the present, different people, 45 100 people got abducted over the years in the timeline. They all got superpowers from what the abductors was like. The abductors was the human in the future. Aliens is really future human beings. And so the future human beings, the aliens, sent them back with special powers. So they sent them back because in the future, humans is dying out and humanity is finna end. So they had to place these people, they had to abduct these people, give them special powers, and send them back to change the way life is gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying? To give it a certain type of turnout. All the people they sent back did negative things. Like one of them was a psychopath who stalked women and killed them and shit, right? He had killed like he was responsible for like 20 something abductions and murders when he was abducted. He came back with a power to put thoughts in another person's mind. So instead of him killing the women, he stalks them, look at them, get his whatever his gratification for that stalking thing was. Then he go find a man, put it in the guy's brain and show him the picture of the woman. And the guy would think he killed women and killed all the women that the actual man who killed them killed. He would go and kill the new woman that the man had put in his head to go and kill, right? So that's how he was doing his serial killers. Now that he was back with a superpower, he have another man do the killing by speaking in the person's ear. They needed this man to come back and serial kill these women because it was going to catapult into a positive change for humanity. You know what I'm saying? And all of these motherfuckers did that. They came and did negative shit because it was going, like, one of them came, he had superpowers, he can beat up anybody. So he went to the park where all the gangbangers be in his neighborhood. He wanted, with his new superpower, he wanted to clean up the neighborhood. So he went and fought all the gangbangers and started cleaning up the neighborhood, getting the graffiti off and shit. Then he was like, this is what I'm going to do with my life. This is why the aliens sent me back, for me to clean up the neighborhood and make it safe for all the women. So he went out to fight them every night. And once, the last time, he got stabbed and he died. And he was like, well, why the fuck did they send me back with this power if I was going to get stabbed and die? What was the use? The use of doing that. After he died, the whole neighborhood came together and they started cleaning up the park, and they took more bravery and vigilance in keeping their neighborhood safe for the kids. They stood up. It was like, it's a gang of bullies, but way more people against the bullies. You know what I'm saying? It's just they had to be more brave. That sparked a change in them, and then they began to be better humans through that change. So you can create your manifest through negativity. You just have to think of what negative thing would sprout from you getting you what you want. See, it's easier to create your manifest. I'm a manifester. Like, I wish I could show y'all what I was doing in the life I lived before I got totally immersed in the lifestyle I'm in now. Okay. It was totally fucking different. Always getting evicted, penny pinching every day, never having all the things that I want. My kids are not able to have the things, dress the way they want, be the people. You can't be the person you want when you don't have the money that you need to be yourself. Like, I was always dressed different, weird, okay? But it's different when I have money. I'm still the weird dressing woman person that I was when I was a child and younger. It's just, it's fashion now because I have money to actually get exactly the combinations and the shit I want versus trying to be yourself at the fucking thrift store, okay? You limited in your ensemble, okay? So, you manifest through, because when you get your manifest, there's gonna be negativity. You don't just get nothing positive. You're not even all positive. You're demon and a god, and so everything is for every positive action, something negative is gonna grow out of it. For every negative action, something positive is gonna grow out of it. Okay, so you have to think of, it's better to manifest it outside of, instead of saying I'm manifesting $1 million. It's better to manifest things that will come about you having like I don't think when I'm meditating, my way of meditating and manifesting, I don't think about the actual money. I think about me walking through the mall with a lot of bags in my hand. Now, sometimes, but like when it happens, I always end up in the mall with bags in my hand. But shit, sometimes it be some little rainbow bags and some little bullshit, a whole bunch of bags of bullshit. Sometimes it be all kind of shit. It depends, because that's you not being like specific. To be so specific in your manifest, mean it lessens the chance of it happening. You need to think of another outcome. So, what would happen? What negative thing would happen if you had $1 million? People would be jealous of you. Blackmail. You can manifest yourself being blackmailed. Who finna blackmail a poor bitch? Who finna blackmail a motherfucker who ain't got money to pay them to not blackmail? You can manifest yourself negotiating your way out of a blackmail. You can negotiate certain family members turning against you. Find the most envious family members you got, 2 of them. Manifest them hating the fuck out of you. Because the only reason they hate people is because they jealous of the success, the person. Like you can manifest in different ways instead of trying to do it straight head on and it never happened because you ain't got the tunnels for that shit to happen. You could think of the negative outcome of you when you get that, or you could think of something around it. Like, if you're not a happy person and you think you can only be happy if you have a certain thing, then just manifest yourself being happy. Your brain already knows you can only be happy if you have this certain lifestyle. So just focus on your happiness instead of the specific thing. Like me, I don't focus on money because I don't care if people give me gifts. I don't care if somebody fucking buy me a car. I don't need the actual money. I need all the things that I need in life. And that's how I always have what I want, because I don't care how it comes to me. Give it to me. Buy it for me. Send it to me. Think of me. Like you finna get a new car. Think of me. You want to give me your car? Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Don't go direct with it. You can manifest in so many different ways. I wouldn't tell anybody, but they'll show no. I'm used to people begging me for money. I was 19 years old making $300 a day. I always did hair and braids and shit. So my family members used me and drained me. That's why I moved away. I'm used to the shit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I had some little kid family members was telling me about the ghosts that be coming to them. I'm like, shit, you better get the asking them motherfuckers questions. You better I teach them, don't be scared of that. Don't be scared. I wish I can go back and not be scared. Damn, I wish. I wish I can go back and not be scared. I would have had a whole different outlook. Cause at the end of the day, they didn't kill you and they didn't do nothing to you. So I wish, like, fuck, I would have not been scared. And my dreams kept telling me don't be scared, because when I was a kid, I had the same continuation every night. I never had a different dream when I was a kid. It was just, I went to the same dream every single fucking night. I could fly. I was flying girl. And that's psychic. Like all psychic people or deep intuition people who dream they can fly. Everybody can't fly in their dream. When you are psychic or you have spiritual abilities, the only thing you can control in your dream be that when something chasing you, something harming you at will, you can control when you gonna jump in the air and fly or whatever. So I had the same dream. Monsters chased me in my dream every night. I used to hate fucking sleep, pee in the bed, all the shit. And one night I got tired of running because it was every night forever. I just had the same dream. I was like, you know what? Kill me, shit. I'm not running. Kill me. I told them if I stopped, turned around, faced the monsters, told them kill me. And they told me they wasn't never chasing me. They was trying to be my friend. They was trying to talk to me. I the one was running from them. They was ugly monsters. Of course, I'm finna take off fucking running. But They wasn't monsters in the way we meant to believe that they are. They was trying to just be my friend, and they was trying to catch up with me because I was fucking running. So I wish that I would have, had to, but I was a kid. That's a kid in a kid mind. So I always when they, because I'm so open with kids and I let them tell me anything. I don't judge them. I don't call them crazy. Tell them they need help. So they tell me about all the ghosts that be, a lot of people had a ghost in the shower with them. Shit. And, in reality, it's going to make people going to make sense of it and say the cold air coming from somewhere. But you're like, why the fuck the cold air come soon as I'm in the goddamn shower and shit? Why the cold air don't never there until you in the shower, especially when you close your fucking eyeballs. Now all of a sudden it's a cold air on one fucking spot on your back. I'm like, no. So the family member, the young family member was saying that the shower always come, and then the family member said, I mean the ghost always come when he in the shower, and he said that a lot of kids be hearing the banging on the door. Like if they in the bathroom and it be in the bathroom, I'm like, what the fuck is something up the bathroom? That's why Bloody Mary and all them be supposed to be in the bathroom. Cause it's something, I think it's cause them Solomon demons, them jinns, they in dirty places like around the toilet and shit like that. Because it's really mold and bacteria. Science called demons, mold and bacteria and germs, but really they be demons and shit like that. That just be the reality manifest of them. So it's something up with the bathroom, because by me being a person that let the kids tell me all the shit, I'm comparing notes, and a lot of them hear the banging on the bathroom door, and then when they come out, everybody outside be normal, and they be like, I just heard banging, I just heard hollering, I just heard a lot of noise, and everybody be calm. Nothing is going on once they come out the bathroom. So it's definitely something going on with some spirit shit up in the bathroom. Huh? Don't understand a whole bunch of words outlined just to catch the feeling out of myself that just describes to your bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it ain't nothing to be. Now I don't give a fuck. Like literally, I could be laying in my bed. I don't give a fuck if I hear noises. As only thing that I get concerned about if I think it's somebody trying to break in or some shit like that. Other than that, I don't care. I don't care. Like the other day, my door slammed closed. I'm like, shit, maybe the way the air conditioner blowing, it blew the door closed. I didn't get up. My heart didn't race. I don't care anymore because I know, like, even them shadow people, nothing can get you. It ain't gonna get you. It's just, what is it don't do? It ain't never did nothing. So what is to be afraid of? You know what I'm saying? You never know. You probably can have them to do some shit or give you some information or some shit like that. People be scared of the shadow people that they be seeing in the corner of their eye. I'm like, what the fuck they gonna do? Burn some benzoin. If you don't want them around you, burn benzoin. Benzoin. Look, I got benzoin, but I don't feel like getting up. Benzoin look like this frankincense. Ben motherfucking Zoin. Hold on, y'all. And you'll never see them ever again. But they ain't gonna do shit. If it ain't human, it's jealous. Humans are mobile. We get to do what we want to do. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And I used to be a scary ass motherfucker. I'm ashamed of how scary I used to be. Like, ugh, pathetic. Fucking pathetic. My autopilot was super scary. I used to jump at noises and I used to be so afraid somebody had to sleep with me. Somebody had to sleep with me. I'm the oldest kid, and my Virgo sister, I used to be like, can you come sleep with me? I used to be so fucking. I was a true Cancer when I was a kid. I make that motherfucker sleep with me. I need somebody to hold me. I had so much anxiety when I left my baby daddy. Cause like I had to not be held. I had to sleep and not be held. Like, I wanted to go back to him so bad just for that. I hate him. Well, I'm like, that's how much I needed to be held every night. And then I got dependent on my baby girl. Cause I hold a baby. I like the whole holding thing. That used to be my thing. So I hold a baby until they 5. Until all my kids turn 5, I stop holding them. Other than that, they all was in my arms for like 18 hours a day. So I went from that to I don't need to be held no more. I don't need to be held. I don't need to, because I got myself off my daughter. I didn't want to ruin her life because she the last baby. See, it always was. I had my kids around 5 years apart, and then maybe 3, some years. And so I always had a next baby to hold. And then my baby girl, she was my last one. So I was like, I can't make her dependent. I can't do her like this because we slept in the bed together forever. I recently let her go, as far as that, because I was like, I see a difference in her when we hold each other and sleep together every night. She a different person from when I make her sleep by herself or sleeping there with her. I separate us. It's mommy life and daughter life separated. She acts so better when I don't sleep with her and we don't hug and kiss all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta let her go so she could be a healthy adult, grow into a healthy adult. But so I had to get over that shit. But it was my deal. It was my deal. And I cured myself from anxiety. And so now I don't need it. Great. Yeah, so girl, them if you think you see ghost spirits, whatever, they ain't gonna do shit. Tell them motherfuckers that go through the wall, tell you what the neighbors up to, give you everybody's secrets. Tell them motherfuckers, if you bad, nigga, show me you bad. Do something. Tell me something. Something I don't know. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all my surprise. I wanted to show y'all, if y'all with me, those that is doing their tarot cards. I hope y'all progressing. I have 2. So I went on and decided I was gonna turn my first practice deck, which is on index cards. I was gonna go ahead and turn them into tarot cards because I actually use these for my readings, and I'm gonna pick 2 people to do a reading with these index cards, and let's see if they work. We just doing this as a test to see if they work. And these are just index cards with it don't have pictures on it. It just got all the notes on them. And to bring them more into life, I printed out the sigil that I created that I drew on the other ones, and I went on and printed it out for that one. But the ones that I'm making with y'all, I got half of them. Because Tuesday, I'm expecting those that actually is creating their cards with me. I'm expecting y'all to at least have your magical or your tarot symbol or sigil written on the back of all 78 cards. So please don't make your shit too difficult, okay? I've been sweating all night long. I'm like, God damn, I started to cheat, but I said, no, we're going to put our blood, sweat, and tears into them so they could be real. So I've been doing them, drawing them. I've been drawing them. I don't know if you can see. I've been drawing them on there. So I got 50 of them drawing. Then after the lab, I'm going to finish out the 78. And when I come back Tuesday, we are going to start doing 7 cards at a time. We're just going to go over the meaning, the negative and positive meaning of all the first 7 at a time. And then we're going to write down notes as to what would you draw to make that meaning clear to yourself. See, each tarot card is different, company to company. They're drawing what makes sense to them. Your cards, not going to need to look at notes because you're going to draw exactly what would make your brain know that that is what that card was saying. Now, if you do not have any type of drawing skills, not even a stick figure, because you could draw stick figures, you can draw whatever the fuck you want to, just something that makes sense to you. If you don't have this ability or confidence, I did this to show also on this side, I drew my magical tarot card sign. And then on this side, I just wrote down at the top, I wrote the meaning of the cards. I wrote the 9 of swords. It's air, it's Gemini, it's the moon, it's Yazad on the Kabbalah tree of life. It means despair, cruelty, sleepless nights, and regret. So I wrote that down, then I put a line in case the card come in reverse. Now, when the card, you could turn the card upside down. If in reverse, it could mean something. Like if it's a negative card, it can mean something positive in reverse, or it can mean something really more negative. So in reverse, it means something more negative. The 9 of swords is more negative in reverse. If it's reverse, it means torment and hopelessness. So in reverse, you could flip it over and just write negative, or you can write keywords to help you understand. Now, this is for people that don't have any drawing ability, so you won't feel left out. Your magical symbol can be words in a circle. Shit, okay? You just do it. And so you can always consult with yourself, because when you hire a tarot card reader like myself, you get a time limit. You want to be able to just do it at random times when you feel like it and say, hey, what if you go to prison? Because I be thinking about everything. I done thought about every life situation possibly I could ever be in. So I'll just, because your free time, on my free time, I think about shit. So I was like, what if I go to prison one day? What would and I don't have no family support, people to send me commissary. How would I survive in there? What would I be? And I said, I'll be the prison mystic. I'll be the advisor. I will be the mother type. You come to me for your tarot card readings. And so I would get some paper and make me some tarot cards, or I would use a deck of cards, turn them into my tarot cards or whatever. So this would be a good skill to have, because you never know what life does. And so you might need this somewhere. This is always good to make you some extra little money and consult with yourself. Who knows? You never know what predicament you could be in life. So I was like, yep, boom. I'm going to be the prison mystic. So I'm going to show y'all something. I said I wasn't going to reveal this, but me and Quincy we're doing a doll magic class for dolls. This is the real dolls, not the fake ass voodoo shit that TV done sent y'all off with. That ain't real. Real voodoo people, they only sell them dolls as a toy, like to fit into the stereotype. When people go to New Orleans, they expect to, get them a little voodoo doll or something like that. And so they gotta fit into it to make money. But for real, that ain't what the fuck it is. Real dolls it's usually made of plants, and they tie them in a certain way. But it's a lot of different. I'm not all the way into African spirituality. I know a lot of y'all is like black activist type people or black girls and stuff like that. I am mixed with Irish and Indian and black. So I fuck with my Irish side also. I don't let y'all try to bully me, or I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Africa don't give a fuck about y'all motherfuckers. And I'm a manifester for one. So African spirituality is just for those that want to fellowship or have their original religion, they against the white man shit. So they be like, I want to go back to Africa and whatever. And so, and I'm not no African no more. Like how far ago my people probably was in Africa, I can't even trace it back. So I'm not no fake ass spiritual bitch, like trying to be African and shit. And so, no, I fuck with what brings money, okay? That's what I bring. I don't need the fellowship, like going to church, being around my people, and I don't feel out of place and lost because I'm a Black American and shit, and I'm trying to find myself back in Africa, so I fuck with what I want to fuck with. I fuck with all different levels. I'm a chaos magician. That means I can do whatever. I can fuck with anything I want to, as long as I can make my mind believe in it at the time that I need to believe in it or whatever. So me and Quincy is gonna give a doll magic class. You can read the description if you want to know about our class and why you want to take it. It is very limited. Only 10 people is going to be welcome in, and you will agree to secrecy, not to share our information, period, point blank. The live is 4 hours long. We're going to break it down into segments for 4 hours straight, okay? If you a broke bitch that always shop on a bargain and never bought a name brand, don't even message me, because I'm not going to reveal the price openly. Quincy is a Capricorn. He is more secretive, so I'm meshing with his energy and cooperating with both our wants and needs, because y'all know I don't give a fuck, boom boom all over the place, but I'm learning some privacy and some secrecy through Capricorn energy, which I need. So price will be revealed only privately. So you have to message me as wanting to be one of the 10 people that is allowed to sit. The reason we limit it to 10 people, because we don't even want everybody to have this information, and because you can do bad shit with it, and you know what I'm saying? So we don't want it to be so widely spreaded. And everybody doesn't deserve it, okay? So we only accepting 10 people. We want at least 50 people to message us, because we don't know, like, once we tell you the price, you might can't afford it. It ain't no payment plan, bitch. It's straight up, you know what I'm saying? It's more than $100, but less than 500, somewhere in between, but I ain't gonna tell you the price. So definitely, if you are interested, message us. We already got some messages. I told y'all we will message y'all back if we pick you to get in, and with all the details. Right now, we just want messages. I'm gonna reply letting you know I got your message. I'll be back with you. We gathering to see if who wants to be involved before we decide to go forward. But it's 4 hours. This will help. This can help you with anything. This can help you with self-love, other type of love, romance, obsession, prosperity, healing, getting over a passing family member, having a childlike link to manifesting, because manifesting come from a child brain. It's sometimes we get so grown, we kill the magic. So people like me that's still connected to the child in her, that's why it's so easy for me to manifest what I want, because I still have a child in my mind, and through her is where I do most of my shit. And with one of my children, I just tell her what I want. I tell one of my kids, who is very imaginative and love me the most, I tell her what I want just during conversation, and have it in her imaginary world, and that's how I manifest, through childlike shit. So the doll will help you manifest through child imagination and much more, protection, all kind of shit. So it's all in the description. And so I'm gonna reveal to y'all my doll. I revealed my doll before, but this before I fixed her up. So much go into this shit for real. Like, the doll need a birth chart. Like, you have to give it a whole personality or character, because, well, I ain't gonna say, but I'm gonna show y'all her, my personal doll that was made from me. Now, this doll is more into a different type of sorcery. It's not the plant-based African voodoo doll. This is the classic wooden doll. You know what I'm saying? That you can look up dolls. We're gonna give you a lot of literature to read other than what we're gonna teach. But dolls have been used for this. That's why people are afraid of dolls, because they know that a spirit can be placed inside of a doll or whatever. So this is my custom doll made with my real hair. I don't know if y'all remember, I had the blonde dreadlocks. I had cut them off and saved them. And so I dressed her like me, put some tattoos on her and everything. So I wasn't going to reveal her, but I said, I'm gonna show y'all a quick view of my Dow. My Dow is a dominatrix. She's like me. She's a Sun Cancer and a Lilith Scorpio, but the whole birth chart not the same. It's just I gave her those two identical placements, and I made everything else what I want her to have for the purpose of hers. You give the Dow a specific purpose, okay? So we teach you all the shit. And I'm going to be working with my Dow exclusively for 2 weeks, building more data for our class, you know, monitoring, taking notes of what difference and all these different things. Because I haven't worked with her yet, but because we're doing the class, I'm going to go ahead and get my notes ready. So I'm going to reveal my Dow to y'all. But first, I'll take questions, and any questions that grab me to want to answer, I answer. And I'm going to call on someone to do a reading. I'm gonna do a reading with my made up handmade tarot cards. This is just to see if they work or not. Let's see if they work for other people, being cards that I created myself. So go on and ask questions. Erica, I'm gonna go ahead and call you. You participated the most. So just give me something to focus on, and then I'm gonna do a 3-card spread on whatever you say, and then we're gonna see how it goes. Any questions before I show my Dow? We're gonna be ending the show soon. Yeah, I'm gonna just show my Dow, and then that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure y'all put in an order at enchantingalchemistry.com for my knowledge and coming to y'all today, because I don't have a job, and this is how I get my motherfucking money. So if nothing else, you all should buy a fucking perfume or something, okay? All right, so I'm gonna be shuffling as Erica give me something to focus on in her life, and then we're gonna show the Dow. And like I said, my Dow is a dominatrix, so she have 2 slaves. She's to bring me them niggas. She's a findom. She's to bring niggas to me that want to take care of me, give me what I want, because they all be against me anyway. So ain't no need for me to try to want love out these niggas, and they all tainted and polluted now. So baby, good luck to you bitches that still want genuine romantic movie type love, because that's about over. Unless if you didn't catch you a nigga in college, then baby girl, good luck. Because I don't want my husband no more. For you bitches that know I'm married, I don't give a fuck about that. I want that over. Give me a minute. You say you got me, girl. That needed to be the response to the question. Give me something. Because y'all know I like to move fast. Baby Dow, what's your real name? So let me put the website. I want y'all to go there and at least get, if y'all want my recommendations, I recommend my most sold perfume is Lilith Rebel. Lilith Rebel, and I just made some new labels for her today. Lilith Rebel is a Jezebel perfume. It's made with Jezebel tincture. Is vanilla, grapefruit, dragon blood, vanilla, grapefruit, dragon blood, patchouli, and one more essential oil with tincture. I ain't gonna give my secret to my tinctures, but it's tinctured with Jezebel. So it's a Jezebel. It's an attractant. It's attractant. It brings men. It's about attracting men with money and smelling good while at it. Everybody that wears this perfume, there is nobody that don't compliment them when they wear it to work. My perfumes, I don't wear them. I wear like some other regular shit daily. And then I wear my perfumes when I'm going out or something exclusive, because you really don't want that type of attention my perfumes bring. They include animal pheromones and shit. It's all kind of shit. It's potions, okay? So it ain't a regular mixture. And they a little bit go far. Bloodlust is the most attractive one I got. It's very, very dangerous. It's seductive. It is very dominatrix. It's animal pheromones and oud. You know, oud is it's very expensive. It comes from a tree that's been aged over 200 years. Okay, so if you a soft, sweet girl, vanilla lady, not vanilla as in vanilla fragrance, vanilla as in like square type of girl, quiet, pixie. You are like soft shit, like pretty and siren seduction. If you want to be more, smell more strong, you will want Lilith Rebel, Isis Rain, Bloodlust, um, then I have perfume potions that you can use in candle magic and wear. All my oils, my conjure oils can be worn as perfume also, okay? So spoiled has oud oil in it. It's for it give you a spoil. Like if you like to be spoiled, go through the mall shopping. When I created it, I had in mind a woman going through the mall shopping major bags. It was remember I told you I manifest through seeing myself walking through the mall, the local mall with a lot of bags in my hand. That's the perfume I created with that intention in mind. Jezebel oil. I got money oils that smell like money, but not like money. It smell like money because it got soaked bills in it, real money bills in it. But I put some other shit to give it like that rich money smell. So everything smells good. It's more than one use. You can use my potions as perfumes or actually rub them on candles, put them in honey jars or whatever you decide. So Erica, we pulling on Erica Alexandra energy. Yes, everybody package is going to be coming soon. Erica, I only had one brain elixir left, so I'm gonna send your package tomorrow. Today, I'm gonna finish burning out the medicine. It takes me forever to make a medicine, a elixir medicine. So it's finished. It's finished tincturing. Now I gotta soak it and burn all the leftovers and get that medicine. It's like the medicine in plants is so deep in. Like you can't consume the plant and get its medicine. You have to soak it in the vodka for a month. Then you strain that part off. Then you burn the leftover plant, and you gotta burn it till it turn white. The white shit in the plant is the medicine that heals. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish that off tonight and get your brain elixir out to you. Because I know you fuck with it, but I'm like, you shouldn't have ran out yet. So we calling on Eric. So we testing those that's gonna make handmade cards with me. We're testing my first batch, which is just a plain index card deck. And we're gonna see if these work with Erica. Okay, girl. And especially if you get in my rituals, you should at least have a road opener or you need something connect you to me. See what you're doing? I don't know if you could do this too, if I could teach you. I try, but it's just in my nature to be so empathetic that I'll feel like I'm not specialer than you. And so if I'm doing it, then you should be able to do it. But then I thought with myself, how do I know everybody able to do this? I know we all gifted, but I don't know if this is your gift, because I have my 12th house giving me this. People with strong 12 houses, they do this shit, okay? Because we connect to a different reality, a different world. So I'm guessing we all can do it if we try, but I'm not sure. So when you come to me for a ritual, get in my group ritual or anything, you are coming to access what I know how to do, okay? Through me, if I can create this for myself, so I'm creating it for you because you becoming a part of me. Okay, so if you purchase something from me, you automatically link up to whatever else I can do for you outside of what the potion's gonna do for you. I have good reviews. I never knew I was gonna get them type of reviews. I never tell people to say anything. I get great reviews. In 3 years, I got 2 negative reviews. One of them was saying the mystery box wasn't what she thought it was gonna be. But that was when I first started doing mystery box. So after that complaint, I started realizing what type of things people was expecting to be in the mystery boxes, and so I haven't had a complaint about that. And then the other one was, it wasn't negative, it was a 4-star review. I'm used to all 5, so anything under 5 is negative to me. Because bitch, why you give me that? You see I'm on the road. It's like when you getting all smiling faces or hearts on Facebook, and then a motherfucker come and just regularly like it. Like, bitch, why you regularly like it? Didn't you see I'm on the road? Didn't you see I'm making a clean sweep with laughing emojis and hearts? Why the fuck you come and press that like? So that's what it is to me. And she said, I messaged her. I'm like, why the fuck you give me them 4 stars, girl? And she said, cause the oil worked, but she had a hard time getting out the bottle. She didn't know inside of the bottles is a thing to stop it from leaking. You can either pour it through the leak hole, but if it have herbs and shit in it, it's gonna flow. So you just you take the leakage thing out, and then you pour it straight out. It's just gonna pour more. She didn't know that, so she was like, I like this shit. It just poured out slow. So I was like, oh, well, Lord. Well, dumbass. It's your fault. Shit. Go change that motherfucking 4-star, bitch. But anyway. All right, so Erica Alexander. Channeling Erica. What did you say, Erica? Did you give me something to focus on? I mean, I ain't talk to her like that, but in my head I did. I'm keeping it real. All business people do that. Talk to you professionally, but in their head, you all kind of bitches and hoes and shit. Because we only pretend to be professional. No one is professional for real in their brain and their life and they real fucking essence of being a human being. That's just an act. Because, you know, you got to be nice to motherfuckers or they going to get all, I'm never coming to you again. All right, so Erica. Yeah, I didn't know, because see, when you read reviews, let's say you go on I'm an avid Amazon purchaser. So I know about reviews. You read the reviews, you be so fucking confused because some people be saying it be the worst shit that ever happened to them. Oh, these motherfuckers demonic for selling this shit. And then the other motherfuckers be saying it changed their life. It's the best thing ever happened. I'm not talking about reviews for me. I'm talking about on Amazon. So you be confused. You be like, should I buy this shit or not? Because some people saying it's the worst. The difference is the perception of each individual. She could have been expecting something different. I never said it wasn't different. Her complaints was the original mystery boxes had boxes of incense placed in them that was not created by me. But I was selling kits that was not created by me then. I was selling voodoo, different spiritual, like Mexican and Santeria shit. I was selling soap that they had made with women figures in them for obsession. And then I make the whole kit. You get that, the soap I didn't make, it was from the Santeria people. It was the incense from the Santeria people. And it was a candle I probably made and some instructions or something. It was just a kit. So, of course, the mystery box is going to just include all kind of shit. She said that she gave me a negative score because it had the incense that was not made by me. So her perception of what to expect was off. Like, if I sell that and it's a mystery bag, I didn't tell you everything in the box was going to be made by me. This is sold in my store. These incenses sold in my store. But now I only sell shit I make, and so it doesn't matter. All my mystery boxes get the best reviews. I just had 2 bad reviews in 3 years. I think I did good. And one of them wasn't bad. It was 4 stars, but I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I be like, that's a motherfucker that refused to give you all your credit. Like, bitch, just give me a 0 then. Shit. Fuck you sparing me for? Yeah, and you gotta know, Amazon, I found out they shit was fake. And I know a fake one though. Cause I fuck with Amazon. Like I don't really shop unless it's on Amazon. The fake ones, you know it's the fake one. Cause I knew it was fake after they start giving me free shit. Like if I order something, I get an email saying I get another one for free after I give a review, screenshot it and email, right? I was like, oh, so now I know half of this shit fake as hell. These niggas just, because what they do that. So soon as you get your package, you will hurry up and give a review to get your free shit instead of giving it time, giving it a week to see. Because see, what you review it as on the first day don't be your real review a week later. Like, yeah, this stomach suckering thing was bomb as hell the first 3 minutes I put it on, then I gave a review. But then I wore it all night and it cut my motherfucking ass crack in half. And it was tight and it was hurting. You know what I'm saying? If I would have gave it a minute, the review would have been different. So I know a fake review is because it just be either too simple or too extravagant. People that review for real just say what the fuck it is and go about the goddamn business because they don't give a fuck. They just trying to help the person or tell the truth or whatever. Oh, yeah, girl. Thank you, girl. Okay, girl. All right, so are we doing Erica Alexander? Erica Alexander. Calling on her energy, giving a 3-card spread into Erica's capturing this moment. Girl, you know the motherfucking thong. I like thongs. I don't like my whole asshole covered up in shit unless it's period time. So I get the thong stomach sucker in thing. Baby, my ass crack be on fire. I gotta go to the bathroom just to fucking get it out from cutting my ass crack. Then my nails break because I gotta dig in the tight ass crack part in my nail. Girl. Okay, 3-card spread into what, Erica? Girl, I still ain't seen what you said. Let me see what. Erica, did you say it there? Some of those cards, Erica. Okay, 3-card spread on Erica's husband. What can capture this moment in Erica's husband's life right now? The fool. Ooh. Oh, well, these stay all up. Damn, this is all about him too. King, Knight, and the Fool. You got the King, the Knight, and the Fool. So he is some type of naive. Is he a Pisces? I'm just asking because usually Pisces always get the Fool card, but it ain't saying he a Pisces. I'm just asking. He might. He's Shango. He has Shango energy, which is he mean? Is he mean? Yeah, okay, Leo. He has Shango energy. I don't know if he mean. He's like a leader type, powerful acting type dude or something. But then again, he has the Fool. He could be impulsive, maybe. Might be impulsive. Shango energy, but then it's like he mature and immature. Do it seem like he had multiple personalities or something? Because I see a man and he got the King and the Knight fire card, fire sign type card, but the King and the Knight. So he could be mature and immature. Up and down, here and there, kind of, I don't know. He could have some type of personality disorder where he's going in and out, where you get confused. Maybe he's mean, but then he fix it up or something like that. So in and out. So what I'm just getting is a little, it's up and down. He's a little stupid and impulsive, but then he can turn into a younger him, and but then that younger him is mean too. He could be unreliable and shit. So I don't know. I'm getting just a fiery Shango energy. You know, just I wouldn't like him. You know what I'm saying? From this reading, I wouldn't like him. But everybody like different things. Everybody think different things. So I would just from this say he a mean person. Yeah, I would just say mean. Mean and not in control of his emotions. Shango people, they not in control of their emotions. That's how you can get them though. You all Shango people, you can dangle them. You could dangle them. Cause you can make them mad and they lose control of their brain. And once a motherfucker lose control of their brain, you can do anything to them at that point in time. So just because people scared of angry people, but they be the easiest to manipulate and get over on because they lose control of their brain so easy. So right, like he could just be a narcissist or a know-it-all or hothead. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Yeah. We're gonna do one more practice, and that's on Baby Doll if she's still here. If Baby Doll not here, then I'll do Septina. I'll do Tina. All right, come on, Tina. Give me a situation or just give me a keyword. We're gonna practice on Tina. I'm gonna show y'all my Doll, my authentic Doll that is a representation of me, got her own birth chart and all that. And then I'm gonna end the broadcast. Don't forget, if you want to learn more about my private teachings, you definitely will subscribe to my subscription page. And I have years of secret videos there. Everything is below. Me and Quincy is only taking on 10 participants. So, if you want to be those 10, hold on, I'm trying to copy these. If it's going to let me, okay, there we go. I'm trying to copy my, hold on, y'all. I'm going to give y'all this, the private website. So yes, y'all can message me if you want to be one of the 10 to get in on the doll class. I'll give y'all a minute before we started to get your payments ready. If you are a bargain shopper, don't message me. This is for, I don't want everybody to have, I don't want no certain people to even have the information. So don't contact me if you on a budget. So yeah, I'm gonna do Tina's and then I'm gonna do Tina a practice reading with my index card. Right now, I'm just showing y'all creating your own tarot cards work and better than cards that you buy because it's your energy. You will know exactly what it is. These are nothing but note cards that I just did that reading with. I'm gonna do one more and just see because I'm practicing. I never did an open reading with my own note cards. I just do this for myself. And I'm doing this to show y'all what creating your own card deck can do for you. And that's what we're doing every Tuesday for Tarot Card Tuesday. I come live and I'm teaching. It's going to take us about 6 weeks to finish our deck unless we move quicker. But in case you're slow, it's going to take you that. So we already started last week. This Tuesday, we'll be moving on to part 2. Okay? So I'm gonna do one more for Tina, and then we're gonna go ahead. All right, Baby Doll, what's your name? And give me, cause y'all move slow. I like people to hurry up. Baby Doll or Tina, give me a situation. Baby Doll or Tina, give me a situation. Baby Doll, speak your real name before you give a situation. I'll give y'all a few till I finish shuffling. If nobody says nothing by then, we will move on to the Doll and then I will end this broadcast. Okay? Okay. Any questions? If I feel like answering, I will. If I don't, I won't. Go ahead. Okay, Amani, what about it? Because I don't know. I only got a limited amount of time, so I have to know what about it, because that's just to say that that'll take me too long to probably figure out. But since you said it, let's just see. Maybe I can figure out, but I doubt it. Just say that we got to know what are we saying about it. What about it? All right, y'all. So I'm finna pull out the Dow. Amani want to know something about her career. 3 cards. What can we? Oh, a card flipped itself. What's it? Oh shit! I thought I heard a card flip itself. When a card flip itself, that's like a urgent. I swore I just saw. I heard it. Oh shit! I don't see nothing. I heard a card flip. I guess not. Oh, here you go. Oh no. Okay. It did. Okay. This one wanna come, so I'll just follow. Confusion. I don't know which side. This one popped out, but I don't know which side it's supposed to be on. But it was showing confusing. Okay, I think. I don't know. Let me see if this is showing up. This one is in reverse. So what's the reverse of this one? Avoid. Ah, okay. This is. No. I'm feeling, with far as your career, I'm getting a negative reading, a negative vibe about it. Confusion, indecisiveness, avoiding responsibility, overburden, impatience, something false. So I would guess that's not. You should start working towards. That shouldn't be your final path. I feel like that shouldn't be your final path because something about it is just not. Are you happy with it? Like, are you overwhelmed with it? Did you feel lazy doing it, or it's burdening you or something? The cards jumped out, so I don't know if they were supposed to be placed like that or not. I placed them the way they jumped out, but overall, I feel negative about your career as a healthcare person. Oh, you, shit, y'all getting me confused. I thought I'm reading for one person and y'all all throwing questions out. I'm reading for this lady. So yeah, the healthcare thing, I would say move along. I send everybody energy back. Reading is over. So shall it be. My space is cleansed and prepared only for me. Ooh, this deodorant. I don't know about this deodorant. All right, so I'm finna. Yeah, I would say start working on getting out of that profession. Should I reveal you, girl? Y'all ready? Don't get scared. Y'all gonna get scared? Okay, here she comes. Now this is a real doll. It's made of wood. Quincy created this doll for me. He's a craftsman, so his shit is different. It's not some shit you buy out the store. It's not, you know what I'm saying? He sent it to me blank. He just created it blank, naked and nude with no hair, nothing. I took it, put her makeup on. I pierced her nose. I had dreadlocks that I saved. I put my dreadlocks on her, my real hair, because it has to be real shit from the target. Like if you turning the dial into somebody else, it gotta have real shit on from them. Whether you steal their clothes, a piece of their hair, something. And so it has my real shit, my clothes I made into her size. I drew some tattoos on her, put some money in her bra, and all of it. The money was gifted to me from a man. Quincy had put some money in the when he sent it to me as a gift. He put some money in it, so I was like, okay, it's money from a man. I put it in her bra and everything. So I'm finna reveal her. I'm nervous. I said I wasn't gonna show her, but we are getting ready to do our doll magic class. And Quincy has his, and I have mine. Y'all saw Quincy's on my timeline. Make sure y'all check my wall for more details. So here she comes. She's large. Da-da-da-da. Hello. And she has her two sleighs. Look at my sleighs. Ain't they so cute? Just little bitty little robotic, I was gonna call them demons, robotic nothings. You know what I'm saying? Here to take my orders and to do. And look, I told Quincy, I said, make her coochie fat. Quincy made her coochie fat, and it's so fat, it's coming out her dress, y'all. Look at my doll vagina. Look at my doll's vagina. So this is me. She's wooden. I fixed her up. I did everything. She has my magical symbol on. This is to serve her purpose. This is automatically giving her her commands and things like that. I gotta refix her little dress, the little coochie coming out of it. But yes, I did her makeup. I did her makeup with some nail polish. I pierced both of her noses. And I glued my dress onto her, everything. So I love her. I gave her some tattoos. Not identical to my tattoos. I didn't feel like doing all that. But I gave her the essence. I put some money in her little brother. I want to make her some better clothes. I just did this spare the moment. And she has her two little slaves because she is here to serve a specific purpose. I don't want to put her out there too much. I don't want to show her too much. Just give y'all a quick little. Your doll don't have to be this exclusive and this crafted and handmade and everything. For if you get into it when we do the class. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. I'm gonna get my black ass off of here. I'm gonna do a reading for me. I had got a feeling my husband was gonna stalk me today, and so I did a reading, and it said it's gonna be I got the every time he finna come do his crazy shit, I get the tower. I got the tower. I was like, Lord, I'm ready. I'm ready because I'm not playing with this nigga tonight. I don't want to see him. I got a bump on my face the last time I seen him. I said, oh, that's a bad omen. Because I don't get bumps. I don't get nothing on my skin. And then I got a bump. That nigga polluted. Thank you for curing that emptiness in me. So the name of the live is the empty feeling that we get, right? I go to him when I feel empty because he cures me and it goes away and I can go about my day happy and free or whatever. So I'm hoping that I can keep the emptiness away. So you have to know why you're empty. When you get empty, because when you get empty, you lose control of your brain and you do reckless shit because you just want to make it go away. So you either find something else to focus on, whether it be some other negative shit that's less painful than feeling empty, or you go to a negative thing or person that cures your emptiness, but they bring other destructive shit to your life, okay? So you have to first go in yourself and find out why are you feeling empty in those fucking moments, okay? Because we all do. Don't let nobody make you think they don't feel empty because they got so much. Their life is so great. We all feel empty. Is my husband going to stalk me soon? Is he going to show up uninvited soon? Oh, it says law and restraint. This might be the doozy one. Oh, then I came up the Queen of Cups, emotional Cancer. Oh, God, Lord. And the reverse, greed, materialism, venom, mistakes. Why I always get this card? Greed, materialism, vanity, and mistake. Material loss, imperfection. I always get this card when I do readings on him, but I don't know why. Why? Because it don't even make it don't go right, but I always get it. Because I'm the greedy one. I'm materialistic and vain. So why does it always come up in his reading? Maybe deep down, that's what his bitch ass is. He got some kind of material greed motive that I don't know about, but he finna turn up on me, y'all. So I don't know. I ain't scared of little bitch. I'ma swing his little ass. I'ma swing his little ass. Oh yes, he put so much into it. Definitely. So we have to figure out, don't mash your emptiness. Why? When I was feeling empty, I was just feeling maybe alone. It was my birthday when I got that feeling. And my kids was gone for that week with their daddy. And I was getting so many gifts. I was getting so many gifts. Like another person wouldn't feel alone, but I was, because at the end of the day, I was alone. We was split up. He was mad at me. I didn't want to see him either. But when that emptiness came to me, I was like, oh shit, I'm finna be weak and call a nigga. Because I was really planning to never see him again. Let it be over. Get a divorce and be done with him. Then I got that empty feeling. I was like, oh, fuck me, shit. Now I'm gonna have to retract on myself, look bipolar, call a nigga, come over, whatever. And so I knew I was feeling empty because I was feeling alone, feeling whatever women feel when they unwanted and shit. That feeling, even if you are wanted, reality doesn't matter to feelings. Feelings are filters. So I was feeling that feeling, and I could have just said it out and suffered it out, and it would have went away by now. But I took the quick fix and called the demon fucktard over, and it cured me instantly. So sometimes we just gotta kind of know why we feeling that and find healthy ways to supply our needs instead of unhealthy ways. Because now I'm mad. I had a month of not being with him under my belt. And because I was weak and had to get that empty feeling casted out of me, now it started over. So now I'm back a weekend, because I like when time went past and I'm like, I ain't seen that nigga in a month. I'm doing good. I ain't seen him in 2 months. Because when you're trying to break up with somebody, you want time to go by to give you your points. Like, I'm making it. It's 2 months. It's 3 months. I'm really done. You know what I'm saying? So I made it a whole month. I felt empty and called him. And now it restarts again. And I'm just like, I had so much good time under my belt. So we have to find healthy ways to supply ourselves with what makes us feel empty, by understanding what I'm feeling lonely. What can I do? What I'm feeling unwanted, unloved at this moment. But I knew it wasn't gonna last. All I had to do was just stay strong and but then I was like, it's okay to be doing unhealthy shit. We only alive, and we gonna, that's me. I go back and forth. And so I don't know, but we all feel empty sometimes, no matter. I was feeling empty with 50 gifts from 50 different people for my birthday, all the shit I wanted, and I was still feeling unloved and empty. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't romantic gifts. It wasn't romantic appreciation. Maybe some of y'all want to fuck me. I don't know. I probably feel better knowing, okay. I like gifts, period. But I'm saying it's just something about when it's given to you on it was a special day, and I just wanted like a romantic birthday gift type of thing. So whatever. Nah, that bitch ain't my mirror or nothing. Nah, don't put me in there with him. I don't believe that. And everybody say everything. People say this, people say that. I don't trust nothing people say, because where they coming up with it and who told them and where they came from. That nigga ain't nothing mirrored of me. He his own bitch ass self. I'm myself, and we two different entities, and he ain't. Nah, we're not mirroring each other. He not here to teach me a lesson about myself, and none of that shit. I had plenty of dick before him, and he ain't special as to being someone sent here to teach me something about myself. Cause did the dick before him teach me? Did the dick before that nigga teach me? Did the dick? None of them. So I ain't adapting that. That nigga ain't nothing. Ain't no mirror of shit. Probably that's his hidden motive. All right, so I'm finna get ready to go, y'all. Any questions for I read out? Finna hear it on there. Huh? Yeah, lonely. Like, I'm a hermit. I naturally can be alone for long periods of time, but it was my birthday. So I was feeling some type of feeling. Now I don't care. I don't want to see him again. I'm not lonely. I don't feel empty. I don't give a fuck. It just come on me spare like every now and then I get that empty feeling. It's like you be like, what I'm supposed to do? Sit here in emptiness? What is like if I could just call him, let him come and irritate the fuck out of me, cure my emptiness, and I can move on about my motherfucking day. But keep seeing him when I want a divorce, when I want it to be over, it's causing confusion. Because when I tell him I don't want to see him again, he comes over anyway because I keep changing my mind because I keep feeling empty and I keep needing him to supply me. But instead, I don't tell him that if I just go on and tell him, he'll leave me. Like, I just call you over because I feel empty. So then he'll feel less than, he won't feel special. And then when I call him, he won't come. You know, I need it where when I call him, he just don't come, but he keep coming. No matter what I say and what I do, he keep fucking being there. So I'm hoping that was it. And I'm good to go and I'm great. And I'm ready to get this money popping because the cards keep telling me I'm not gonna get no new romantic love no time soon. I need to focus on my career solely, and within that, somebody gonna come through that. And I'm like, I want it now. I want a consistent supply of dick now. Now, I tell you, fuck, I don't want to hear that shit. All my information is in the description. I don't know if y'all can see the description. It's right. I can't tell through this. Let me see. But my email, my website, everything is below. It's right here. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all what the description. When you go under where I'm live at, it's an arrow pointing down. You see what's that empty feeling? Then go all the way to the right. It's a little arrow pointing down. In any YouTube video, you press that little arrow pointing down right after after the title. Press the arrow going down, and it's the description of the video. Oh, you can't see. It's gonna be right under there, but you got to press that when we live. So everything down there, you get my website. My email is charming. So I'm putting my email in here. I do readings and different things, advice, whatever. You can contact me and see what I'm willing to do with you or for you. I'm a moody ass bitch. I do what I want when I want. Don't demand anything of me. Don't expect nothing of me. I don't set myself out as nothing specific. I help people when I feel like it, and when I don't or get a bad vibe or feel fickle, I just be like that. All right. So you can contact me with whatever and I'll see what we could do together. That's my email address, my website, and some comments up. I put my secret website with all my videos. If you want to come off autopilot, learn sorcery, how to make alchemy medicines, game about life, dating, inside scoops, Sometimes I find videos that nobody else know about, and then I post them on there. They always be some deep, insightful shit that, cause see, when I Google a search, it's gonna be different from another person because I've been Googling since the internet was ever created. So Google know my brain and know what I want, and it get me straight to some juicy shit. If another person who just randomly asks questions, you gonna get like the rinky dinky bubblegum shit. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna send us out of here. You can still ask questions while the outro is playing. I love y'all. I speak great health over every woman on this camera, whether you are enemy or a supporter. I still speak life and great health and wealth over you. May you grow old gracefully with a great back and great knees. May your kids obey you and don't cause you much discomfort. May you seek and get the love that you feel you deserve or you want. May you live more happy days than bad. I command in Lilith's name, so shall it be. Amen. Ashe. Great night to you, ladies. I love y'all. Well, some of y'all, I love y'all. And I wish the best for you and your 3 closest family members or loved ones.
I'm a witch. I'll throw a spell on a bitch. I'm a witch. I'll throw a spell on a bitch. I'm a witch. I'll throw a spell on a bitch. I'ma go to my kitchen, grab me some herbs, throw them in my cauldron, imagine the words. I grind and pinch with the power of my hands, even manifested a couple of bands. My siren song, make them dance, no time for romance, I gave you a chance. Now you get this left hand, I'm not simple or bland. For a friend, time and time again, I reincarnate in my goddess dance. Bands don't make me dance, my ancestors do. When I bump them drums, my tribe come through. There's no day other than today. Yesterday was a memory, the future is delayed. Our mind decay as the days wither away in time. Damn, I'm so divine. Put a spell on a bitch. I'm a witch. I put a spell on a bitch. I'm a witch. I put a spell on a bitch. Asafoetida, poppy seeds, peppercorn. This is shaman porn. You've been sworn to 369. Manifest limbo completed in time. Never drop a dime unless it's an offering. Fuck with me and you'll be coughing. Not coughing, but coughing. Like not with Robitussin. I keep a brew high hitter to the left hand path side of me. I think my ancestors getting tired of me. No, they're not. They love that Ashe. Boy, I do not play. Let us pray on a feast of sacrifice meat. Bloody sweet nectar of fear. Get me higher than a flying reindeer. Because I'm a witch. Spell on the beach. No, dear, I do not fear. I only worship myself. I am God, no fear. Steer you in the right direction. My eyes project this reality. I'm not stressing. I'm blessed and enchanted. I will not slip. Close your lips. Put alum on a candle and close your lips. I'm full of water and air. My windstorm fills the air. The moon glare. I'm its child, running wild. Full moon style. Mercury retrograde have no effect on me. I accept the ups and downs of life. There's no deterring me. I am powerful with my 3rd degree. I see with my 3rd eye. No fluoride passes through I. No soul tie. My divine Yanni never runs dry. I put a spell on the beat.